Now, the older generation has spoken. You probably heard them. It's a bit like this. Too right. The new survey has found that grandmothers become lazy, blame lazy parenting on the decline in children's manners. Right, so they're blaming lazy parents for declining manners in children.
Generation X, which is our generation, Andrew. Now, the poll found only 54% of children sit down to eat with their family, less than 50% ask to get down from the table, and only 37% say excuse me before interrupting someone.
So are basic manners on the verge of extinction, and does it matter? Sounds like an issue for our GGAP panel. Joining us, Mike Jeffries and Maud Garrett. Morning to you both.
Morning.
Hello, hi. Andrew and Sam, or should I say, hello.
Hello, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
Hello, young lady.
Hello. Mike, do you think
yes.
our manners on the way out?
I think yes, although it does quietly intrigue me that these grannies who used to be wild 19-year-olds, I may have known some of them, I don't recall at the time that, you know, lovely manners was top of mind with them at the time. Oh. But I investigated this with Patsy Rowe. You know Patsy, right?
Sure.
Anyway, Patsy does this for a living. She's a professional at this. Yes, you do. Patsy Rowe talks about manners and etiquette and all that sort of thing.
Oh, right.
And the point Patsy makes, I think, is quite a valid one. When you think about it, these grannies are the ones that threw all the rules out when they came along. They were the hippie chicks. They threw the rules out. Exactly. So I don't think they're without blame here, as far as manners are concerned with kids.
It may be that as you get older, you realise the importance of manners as a sort of social glue. What do you think, Maud?
I think that they are important now, and I can't believe, you know, this is GGAP and it's your generation versus mine, but I think that the lack of manners is appalling, and I think that we need to re-educate people on just simple pleases and thank yous. Like recently I've had to school a few of my friends who just think that it's okay to talk to people like without any kind of good manners at all.
Yes.
When I was working on a children's channel, a lot of the kids would just be demanding, and so I had to kind of reteach them the kindness of pleases and thank yous.
Yes.
And I think that, you know, I don't know whether it's the sitting down at a table and that's what brings manners together. I think that's just bringing family together and family time. So I think that's a separate thing altogether. Like, you should be sitting down with your family at a meal time just to kind of have quality time together without the television on. But as far as manners go...
Kids don't say excuse me before... Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Some do.
A lot of kids don't. They just walk into a conversation and you think, hang on, my day, we had to...
Well, there's a view has developed that manners are somehow stuffy or representative of an aristocratic way of life that doesn't suit our democratic lifestyle these days. But, I mean, it's really about showing respect to other people.
Yeah, and also, it's protocol for interpersonal reaction. And you do need it. Things work better if you have manners. But you're right. I mean, this idea took hold that if you are mannerly, you're somehow subservient.
Yeah.
That, you know, if you behave like a lady, then somehow you're not, you know, a true feminist, which is all wrong.
The Japanese never had a word for please till the Jesuits arrived.
Whoa.
Because if someone gave you something, it meant you were higher than them instead, so you didn't have to... Moving on, researchers found that women spend more time ogling other females than their male partners do. Surprising or not, GGAP?
Not surprising. That's what women do. Although I can tell you a quick story here.
Yes,
Once again from research last night. A woman I know was married to a fellow who was having a fling with the lady next door.
Wasn't Patsy Biscoe?
Patsy, no, it wasn't Patsy this time. Okay. No. Anyway, she told me that she used to look through the kitchen of the house next door and look at her rival's décolletage. And if she was showing a fair bit of it, this is breast talk here, she would then go for the push-up bra and maybe something a little more low-cut. So I had no idea the emphasis was that strong, but
that was
apparently
a response to the affair?
Yeah, to compete with the other woman. She felt like she had to show an equal amount of cleavage.
Or stop looking through the keyhole.
Or maybe confront you.
She didn't want to lose it.
No, fair enough, fair enough. Maud?
I check out other women, and I'm proud of it. No, not like that, but it's an appreciation thing, you know, and it's a subtle, unconscious thing. I'm not there oogling and,
oh, come on, you're competing, you know you're competing.
The statistics show that men tend to look at women's faces and legs more often. Women tend to look at each other's
boobs.
But it's not even that, but like outfit ensembles, like we appreciate the effort that someone puts into matching accessories. It's like, wow, that looks really great. I appreciate it.
Quite often as a woman you dress for other women because they will see the detail. Most men.
That's why we wear high-waisted pants. Men hate it.
Could you stop stereotyping waist like that, please?
No,
sir?
I know you go against that trend, but most men don't notice the detail.
Fair enough.
High-waisted pants. What about those pants that kind of hang down? It looks like you're trying to smuggle something through
pants.
customs,
I think
Yeah.
Gangnam
Poo
style.
They're comfortable. Very on trend.
Harem pants. All right, listen, it's been fascinating as always, GGAP.
You're welcome.
Mike didn't even get to his red folder today.
Did you have anything in there?
Oh, yeah, I got stuff. I got stuff.
We did hear a lot
That's
about his
the
neighbours. You know those neighbours, people.
Yeah.
Good neighbours.